Kolki! Kolki!
Golki came while you were freeing the others. We didn't know he was a Jaguar warrior. He offered me payment. How could I refuse?
You should have, Boma. Kukulkan hates outsiders and traitors. Death to the one who defies Kukulkan!
There! The outsider Kukulkan sent us for!
Kill her! Kill her! Kukulkan Kukulkan! את סבב ולקילה, ביוקל לוצ'י קוציליל קוקולקן. Liiksa באש! אכפת לאש! הוא יבון עם פוחניל! תנבו כסיכבה! אינקשתך לכוללו! ינימבטי כחו כסיכבה! צוקו קימיל! וקילה קימן! התיע לינטך קוקולקן
Kolki! Kolki!
Golki came while you were freeing the others. We didn't know he was a Jaguar warrior. He offered me payment. How could I refuse?
You should have, Boma. Kukulkan hates outsiders and traitors. Death to the one who defies Kukulkan!
There! The outsider Kukulkan sent us for!
Kill her! Kill her! נקש! ומוקקב! ובבח ביו, חלול צ'ייטה צ'וציליל קוקולקן. תענו כשנתעל! Nikesh ulak lekulov, minso kubin in walik. Kulturisch! Batikon!
ולנקח בקהילה, ויוכל לוצ'י קוציל אל קוקולקן. MCS ליעקובו, פתיק עם חני ליק. תימסש תולה כלבש קופק. אין מסקה ואוקל כנוקשתך.
תעקוס עתיק ככל! מצ'יקן אין וויליקין! אין מצ'יקן! כולו ביתה לימבו מסיקים בהם תעל!
קובבה ביו, חלול צ'ייטה צ'וט.
קוצ'אש תולה כלבו! מסיקבה!
פתה באש לקאש. קוש קאץ' איליק וואלה איליטי ג'נטלו.
אש! אנשי! קיל!
לאיליטו פנצ'ה.
תומן ויאנטין וטל קוקולקן!
I urge you to be wary, Ahau. We've broken the uprising, but they are still around. Alone, you are a target.
I'm confident I can deal with any rebel I meet.
Well said. They can't stand against us. Although, they did fight like demons.
They fight for their survival. All these fallen soldiers, far more rebels than cultists.
Hachebanu chikin topikonov. Chenjumpel batelilu helbi shunahe.
Lov, Malov, yetel mishuts kansani lobby. Tokili uhets tantike.
Bailey kun uchulo. Hachwahelum binton utsil waminan kukulkantik wignalone.
The collection of reeds bundled together with rope and stone is used as a calendar, usually representing a 52-year cycle.
Pateni. Imesach. Inka.
Ma, utskawantali.
Yete la kustaleshke na botesh. Mishval winikesh.
This describes something nearby. They stand back to back, two brothers in arms. Lie at the feet of the one who watches the shaded serpent. Bulging eyes, fangs. This is Tlaloc, the Aztec god of rain and storms. In his gentler temperament, he's also the god of water and fertility, bestowing life and sustenance. But on the other side of the coin, he's responsible for thunder and lightning, hail, and the other destructive aspects of water, including erosion, affiliating him with caves, pools, and springs. Oddly enough, he lives in a mountain. His bird is the heron, but he's associated also with animals like snails, frogs, and other amphibians.
Do you think there will be any more of these uprisings? Market day has been completely disrupted.
I'm sure there'll be a solution. This'll be useful.
Lara, your serpent guard disguise is good. I discovered the passphrase for the prison where they're holding my mother. Innocent eyes will blink at dawn, when weakness falls away.
Understood. We'll get her out, Etzli.
There's one more thing. Hakan has been captured. He's my friend Kiara's dad. If he is sacrificed,
I'll see what I can do. All full up. Can't carry any more.
Kikitano.
Hey!
Come see what I have to trade.
These ear ornaments are in pristine condition. They contain a carved-out illustration of a winged beast with a pronounced trunk and a torch or staff in its hand. This type of jewelry is a symbol of wealth and prosperity, maybe even belonging to royalty.
What are you
How are
looking
things?
for? How can I help you, Lara? Enjoy it. Good deal. Enjoy it. Thank you. Good luck, Lara.
Ma, injume to jala kapat kon guay patake.
away from that door!
Your rebel father will die for his actions.
Papa! I love you!
That must be Kiara, the girl Etsley mentioned, which means her Khan is in that cell. I've got to find a way to get him out.
Maybe these rebels will give up after they see what happens when they get caught.
It is sad that a little girl will be orphaned today, but maybe this execution will send the right message. These rebels threaten the harmony of farewell. How?
All full up. Can't carry any more.
I'm sorry, Ahau. Please don't hurt me. I only wanted to say goodbye to my father.
I'm not gonna hurt you, Kiara. I'm with the rebellion.
How do you know my name?
Your friend Etsley told me I should help you.
He did?
Yes. So why don't you tell me what's happened?
My father blames Kukulkan for Mother's death. I told him that nothing would bring her back, but he didn't listen. He tried to kill Kukulkan and now he's going to die and I will be left all alone.
Hey, it'll be okay, little one. Maybe I can help.
Really? There are other rebels here in the square. They want to help as well, but they're too scared. Maybe you can convince them.
I'll do whatever I can, Kiara. I promise you. I won't let them take your father from you.
Thank you, Ahau.
Call me Lara.
Blessings, Ahau. Are you enjoying the executions?
The executions? Of course, but I need you to stop the prayers for now.
Shall I sound the call to prayer?
Not yet.
I'm sure there's a reason, but remain alert all the same.
I want to free the prisoner, but I can't do it alone.
You must be the Eshiki Unuratu spoke of. If you can make it safe, I will help open the door.
Would you play your instruments for an envoy of the gods?
You would be honored, Ahau.
And now music? Will this execution ever happen?
Come on. You better make sure everyone stays in line.
Don't be alarmed. I'm a friend of Unuratu's. I'm trying to free the prisoner and I need your help.
You are a Shiki. Quickly, I will open the door.
Okay, the guards are gone.
Then we must move, now.
This should do it.
Together now.
Way is clear.
What do you want, priest?
Don't worry, I'm a friend.
I do not have any friends that look like you.
Trust me, I'm a wolf in sheep's clothing. Your daughter's waiting. Can you walk?
Kiara.
Damn.
Kiara, go! Get someplace safe. I will find you.
I'll find us a way out of here.
I remember you now. You are the outsider I saw.
Through here. Stay close.
These are the old barracks. This way. Kiara, I am coming. The way out is blocked.
If we work together, we can move this stone.
Thank you for showing me the way.
You helped.
Not that. The way to what's important. To my daughter. Here, this knife. It belonged to my wife. I was going to kill Kukulkan with it. I have no use for it now. Oh, Kiara!
I thought I was never going to see you again, Papa.
I am so sorry, my sweet child. Let me look at you. I promise I will never leave you again. Come on, let's go home.
The rebels say they want to unite Paititi. But by fighting, aren't they only working to separate us from them?
This wooden firearm is almost an exact replica of a modern assault rifle. The artisan who made this must have had an excellent memory or worked from a model, perhaps a weapon stolen from Trinity.
Only the exalted and knowing may enter this sacred ground.
Innocent eyes will blink at dawn when weakness falls away.
You may enter.
How long are you going to maintain this charade of rebellion?
Until we succeed, and you're no longer a threat.
Can you say this to my face?
Amaru, remember who you are.
I am one of you.
Yeah. Is that why you had me arrested?
If my brother was alive, rest his soul.
Yeah, he will think this bickering is a waste of time. Come home.
I am home. This is home. Unarutu, dream for a moment. How will Paititi prosper when Dawn comes in a world without threats coming from the outside?
Aren't you such a threat? Remake the world? We all create destiny, together as we are.
Everything I've ever done has been for Paititi. Everything! When it was divided, I unified it! I am the only one who sees the real threat here.
You come and go as if your life here is optional.
Yes. I have lived the outside world, and I have seen what's to come. Every day, it encroaches. Paititi will not survive its invasion. Everything we are will be taken or destroyed.
Well, then we must fight for it together, according to the will of its people.
By restoring the sun. That will only ensure Paititi's safety for a moment. But then, it doesn't protect us from discovery, invasion. Our destiny is to be doomed. No! No, we must be bold, decisive. Act with me. I need your intelligence, your resilience in my world.
A world ruled by the cult of Kukulkan? Or should I say Trinity?
If it's control you want, you can have it. Just help me now ensure Paititi's safety, and then, by all means, you can govern it as you wish. I will give you the throne. I will do it.
No. I will find the box and restore the sun. May its light be your judge.
Why do you think so little of me? Take her back to her cell.
You can send me back, but I will never betray your people.
No, you will just fail them. The box is gone. A missionary, Andres Lopez. He stole it 400 years ago.
What?
You just wasted your life searching in the wrong place. Leave me now.
In order to not upset an already delicately balanced situation, all members of Trinity will adhere to the following rules. Limit excursions in the city. If leaving the compound is unavoidable, always wear the cultist uniform. Do not carry modern weapons. Avoid direct contact with Paititians when possible. In an effort to reduce the possibility of disease entering Paititi, Emperor Shika hereby temporarily bans all citizens from exiting the city. Anyone currently beyond the city's limits will not be authorized to re-enter. Paititi is still recovering from a recent epidemic, and any other outbreaks could tip the already precarious balance. By order of the cult of Kukulkan. That black and yellow stripe across his face marks this as Tezcatlipoca, a very important god to the Aztecs. Let's see if I can remember everything he was associated with. Jaguars, hurricanes, the night winds, the night sky, earth, the north, sorcery, beauty, temptation, leadership, war, strife, interpersonal conflict in general, and of course obsidian and divination. His right foot is often replaced with a piece of reflective obsidian, which the Aztecs used as mirrors, and these mirrors figured in shamanic rituals and prognostication. Tezcatlipoca literally means smoking mirror. The city's priests, or shamans, if we mean to differentiate between the heathens and those who toil in the Lord's light. The shadows loom long and dark.
This is Tonatiuh, the sun god and ruler of the Aztec heaven, which they called Tolan. He was literally the sun itself, the fifth one in fact, presiding over the fifth age after the 4 previous suns had perished. The Aztecs believed they had to sacrifice to him regularly, or else he would refuse to move across the sky. He was strongly associated with eagles, unsurprisingly, and was often depicted wearing their feathers and carrying weapons such as arrows and shields or instruments specifically created for human sacrifice. Wife of Inti, daughter of Viracocha and mother of the founders of the Incan Empire. Likely another artifact extorted from the people of Paititi by the cult. Jonah, I know where she is. I'm going in.
Okay, we're on our way. Did you feel the tremor before?
Yeah, when I was in the cenote. It was a foreshock. The earthquake is coming soon. We have to hurry.
Yeah. When we get Unuratu out, we'll all go find the box together.
I'm sorry. No one may enter. I repeat, Kukulkan wants the prison completely locked down. No one enters or leaves.
Close.
falta en Kukulkan.
Ya no llega.
Buya, buya! Bash, Begin Walting Buya, Wabash te Tankabo.
Heads bash o katupultik.
Tinwalik Tech, Jambash Tibuya, Tupse.
Kabetin Lik Sikimbao. Alwaku Yantal. Kulak Patel in Tuhaji.
Tinikas Mahimama Tats.
Here's Quetzalcoatl, the feathered serpent, the Aztec. I can barely see the bottom. Hope there is a bottom. This cavern must have been carved by an underground river. Some kind of carving up there. There must be something behind this. That's not good.
The box is not in Paititi. I know. I will be forced to join Amaru. Everything I fought for since Heidi's death will be lost.
I won't let that happen. Come on, let's go.
We're out of time. Someone needs to find that box. If the sun is not recharged, or the world we made, all of us will be destroyed.
I found another clue. Maybe. The tattoos on your arm, the heron and the eclipse, the same symbols were found engraved from the altar where the box was taken.
What?
What do the symbols mean?
This one shows my destiny. The crimson fire of Chakchen. And this one grounds my past. It symbolizes Chimchichica, the last true emperor of Paititi. His tomb is in the upper district.
Can you take me there?
They're all over that tomb. If there's anything there, they would no doubt have found it already.
Amaru doesn't have this clue. He doesn't know what to look for.
He's going to be crawling with guards.
We'll find our way around them.
It'll be dangerous.
I'm sure.
Then there's no time to waste. How is Etzli?
Safe. He helped me find you. He should be with Uchu now. The ruling family. Jonah, I'm with Unuratu.
Oh, good. Etzli wants to talk to her.
Mother, we're sending backup. Should I support Uchu or use the distraction to seize territory?
You're in charge while we're separated, Etzli. Trust your instincts.
Leitskalankoele lo putzig, hachpila wicho. Tulakal tukuchil. Bash le telo. Telo. Ichi le chihuobo. Shenawile.
Tu sebani.
Let's go.
Tilapak.
Think that's the last of them.
For now, we should try to.
You lead. This describes something nearby. A once ferocious warrior, raised as a warning. They fell from his mouth and now lie beneath him. I don't have enough space for that.
Kukulkan departs Paititi during new moon. Kukulkan returns, with several other outsiders, during the waxing of the moon. They argue. Quite the grim welcoming committee. The victims were offered to the gods. They left the cities and wandered the provinces, until they were buried alive. Have to find another way out. These traps are more complex than I could have imagined. May Quispe have acquired a surplus of foods, supplies, and comforts by the time we meet him in the afterlife.
I think we're clear.
Let's go.
Intruder!
Honoratu! Damn! Take this key. Come. I want to show you something. The eclipse is coming. Once it is here, the box must be...
Hi, also sorry I got to go. I will be back on tomorrow.
With a fantasy. An easy way to solve our problems. But it will only show me my strongest, most secret desires. I have prepared my whole life to resist it. Amaru has not yet seen the box, but already its power corrupts his mind. Paititi is its people, and can only survive by our will, together.
So, if Amaru remakes Paititi his way, it's like he destroys it?
Yes. We face many threats from the outside, but risk is a part of life. We must confront it to remain true to ourselves.
How do you know you'll be able to resist the power once you have it?
I don't. But if my training fails me, the Crimson Fire will guide me and hold me to my promise. We should go.
What is the Crimson Fire?
It is my destiny. It's...
According to legend, the key and Shakshal and the silver box of Ishal were created in the heavens for one purpose: to destroy and restore the sun. The ritual can only be performed during an eclipse. Once the ritual is completed, the chosen avatar will hold the power of the sun within them. Having become the god of creation, Kukulkan, they must sacrifice and release that power to restore the sun. But the silver box tempts people with visions of an idealized world they could create with that power, a fantasy of their own mind, an entirely new reality, only at the cost of destroying this one.
Connected to the sacrifice of Kukulkan. When the Crimson Fire smokes, seek your mirror. It's a powerful force of accountability. That's all.
Do any of those creatures ever find their way in here?
Creatures?
They attack. In the caverns around Paititi, they were in conflict with Trinity. And at the altar where the box was taken, they came after me.
Do you mean the Yashil?
Yashil. They were tall and fast, hungry, almost desperate.
I would not call them creatures. They're more than that. The key I gave you should work here.
What happened to the Yashil?
There are many legends. It was long ago, but Paititi owes much of his safety to them.